Hey there. Today I want to talk about how I learned to speak Spanish. Hope everybody's doing okay. So, about, when I was in my 20s, I came home from work one day. I was living in some apartments, and there was a girl outside, and she was beautiful, and I wanted to talk to her. And I don't know, we were just hanging out, and I guess I said hi or something, and she said hi. And I started kind of striking up a conversation until we realized that we couldn't conversate. Um, about as far as we got was hola. And it was about after about the fifth hola, um, I gave up, and that was it. I got her name. I'll never forget it. It was Esmeralda. Beautiful name, beautiful girl. But that was it. So I went to work the next day, and I begged my friend who was from Guatemala. I told him, I demanded that he teach me Spanish. Um, so at that point, I think he taught me about 5 lines. Okay, it was ¿Cómo te llamas? What is your name? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? And stop, Orange. Sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't learn stop, Orange. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Yeah, he gets jealous. So anyway, and ¿cuántos años tienes? How old are you? Anyway, yeah, you get the point. I learned like 5 things. And about a month later, I was doing laundry, and I was folding clothes, and I met another girl in the laundry. And we were just kind of smiling at each other. Next thing I know, she's folding my clothes for me. Um, I knew 5 lines now. I asked her name, where she's from. She was from Central America, and we ended up getting married. Yeah, that's another story. But yeah, we met in the laundry, and anyway, let me get to the point. Learning Spanish. I needed to learn Spanish fast. She, at the time, didn't speak any English. I didn't speak hardly any Spanish, but we wanted to communicate. So I guess the first night she came over, we watched the movie Labyrinth. I put some Spanish subtitles, and that was kind of fun. But then the next night she came over, and this is kind of the gist of the whole how I learned Spanish is from watching Star Wars. Not just the first Star Wars or the second Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, but all the Star Wars movies. We watched them all multiple times in Spanish. Now, seeing as how I grew up Star Wars, um, I already know all the words in English, and I know when they say their lines. I mean, I could pretty much quote the movie verbatim. So, um, putting Spanish or English subtitles and Spanish language track was just a natural thing. And so I started getting a basic knowledge of Spanish just by, for example, everybody knows the line, "May the force be with you." But when I hear in Spanish, "Que la fuerza te acompaña," you start putting things together, que la, may the force be with you, que la fuerza te acompaña, be with you, te acompaña. And what you'll notice when you start learning Spanish is that a lot of words are very similar in English, like accompany me to the store, acompáñame a la tienda. It's real easy, guys. All you have to do is want it. And also, so some of the, I guess, not secrets, but just some tips I would give, things I learned along the way. One of the big ones was just about every single word that we have in English that ends in ION, construction, instruction, revolution, anyway, you get it. So any word like that is basically the same word in Spanish. It's just pronounced differently, it's spelled a little different, but construction, construcción, instruction, instrucción. Oh, it's that easy. Also, never forget the day I was on the bus and this guy told me, and this was huge, that in Spanish, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, A, O, U, right? Always sounds just like you see it. An A is always gonna sound like A. An E is always going to sound like E. The I always gonna sound like E, which I know is a little confusing there because it sounds like E in English, but anyway. O always gonna sound O, and U always gonna sound U. So and once you learn those basics, ION, the vowels, and put your favorite movie and just watch it over and over again in Spanish. Something you can stand to watch over and over again. My recommendations besides Star Wars, something like the movie Friday. I don't know who hasn't watched that movie multiple times. Or maybe Titanic. That'd be a long one. But again, you watch that whole movie, you're gonna learn. And just about every situation comes up. Every different situation, yeah, just comes up over and over again. So anyway, that's about all I got for today. If you want to put in the comments what movie you're going to choose to watch, that'd be great. And in the meantime, this is me and my cat Orange, Naranja, saying goodbye. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.